Hey everyone, this is Bunny. Today we're going to start playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now, I will be completely honest, I actually have played this before. I have the expansions, I do not have them installed. Okay, I do not have them installed. Are those eyes? Not those eyes better. I don't have them installed mostly because... this one, this one, this one. Because I wanted to do basically a thing where I started again and I played the base game as it's meant to be played because I started on day one. Okay? I started on day one. And day one, the game was very different. Okay? Day one, the game was incredibly different. I think I'm going to have silver hair this time. So I'm going to do silver eyebrows. But it was incredibly simple, and they had different goals back then. I'm great. No. I think I like those ones. I think. It's been a while since I did my avatar, so I don't remember all the eyebrows. Yeah. Those ones. But back then it was quite a bit different. That's too pointy. Nope, too pointy. Don't like that one. Don't like that one. No. 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 I'll go with the default nose. No. That's better. Or this one. Yeah. But yeah, back then, lipstick. Yeah, that looks good. Back then, it was quite a bit different. No. Yeah, I like a little roundness. Blush. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what to pick. Not too much. I want to go to more pink. More pink. This. No. That one. That's a little nicer. That one. Yeah. A little bit nicer. Freckles. 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 Actually, this is about how many freckles I have in real life. So we're going to go with that. Yeah. Birthmark. Sorry. But yeah, so we're going to start from the beginning. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start from the beginning. And I think this is the hairstyle I like. But we're going to start from the beginning. And okay, we're going to go there and then go back to this one. That's better. Let's just check out a couple other hairstyles. But we're going to go slow and calm. No, I don't like that one. We're going to go slow and calm, and we're going to play quietly. And I like that. Maybe not. No. Too much. Too much. Too much still. Still too much. I like really simple hairstyles. Okay, I could go with that. That would actually be fine. And I have copyright free music on. It is an option in the game. Yeah, that one's a little too plain, but so far I like that. I don't want to be bald. Not pigtails, too kitty. No. No. See, I do like this one, but it's actually too much. And that one's always cool. This is always cool. Some of these things I have unlocked from before. Yeah, I'll just go with that. But some of these things I have unlocked from before because I have played before. I actually don't care about that. Face paint. I always love face paint. Oh, that's cute. Mickey's always cute. I usually just go with the little tiny Mickey. And then I just change the color to be kind of like... Because I like that. I think that's cute. Right? I think that's adorable. So we'll just do that. And then facial hair. Yay! No. We don't need facial hair. I am a lady. I don't need facial hair. I don't have facial hair. We'll just go ha ha ha. No. No. Okay. So we're going to call that ready. So we're going to kind of... Yes, I am Bunny Mom. Thank you. But I will refer to myself as Bunny. But I am Bunny Mom 7. That is generally my...
Our story begins with
that is generally my handle.
As you decide it's time to leave the city behind.
I'll be quiet.
Here for a pause from life's responsibilities. You arrive at a familiar place. A quick stroll along a nearby path leads you to a spot where, as a child, you found that life was simpler, and with a touch of imagination, all your dreams would come true. Finding the perfect place for a rest, you begin remembering these long-lost dreams and drift off to sleep.
And so we are going to head into the game. I am playing on the Nintendo Switch. I could play on the PlayStation. I have all the systems. But honestly, some of the time I'm going to be playing outside, and I can't take the PlayStation outside. Which I do like to play outside. So, the whole goal of this, we are going to take it slow. This is cozy gaming. We are not going to rush. We're not going to freak out if there's a glitch. Fair warning, if you are downloading this game for the first time, there are a few glitches. I don't find them horrific. I found more annoying glitches on the PlayStation, like the time sync. The time was always wrong, and it was irritating as heck. They have attempted to fix that in the last patch for PlayStation. It fixed it for some people. It didn't fix it for everyone. But, I mean, it's a work in progress. They are always updating and fixing and trying to make it better. So if you do have a glitch, contact Gameloft through its customer support and tell them what your glitch is and what's going on and why you can't fix it. They'll either tell you they'll have to fix it in an update, or they're going to have to help you out, or they'll tell you you just have to wait. That's the way it is. So it's not glitch free, but it does have 2 lovely expansions. Okay, and I do enjoy the expansions. I don't have the expansions installed right now. Okay, here's Merlin. He has issues. We love Merlin. And yes, I am a Disney fan. But yes, so here's Merlin doing his Merlin stuff. Merlining about, and here we come. Let us talk to Merlin.
Well, hello.
What's this? Are my spectacles enchanted, or might you actually be real? And I'm going to say, of course I'm real. I'm going to try to be nice this time around. Well, you never can be too sure around here. I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. I haven't met anyone in ages. He can be forgiven for that. Welcome to Dreamlight Valley, my friend. Dreamlight Valley? This place is, I'm going to say, strangely beautiful. Because it is. I mean, it's lovely. This place is so cool. I want to explore it. Quite understandable why, in all my travels, I've yet to find another realm as filled with magic and wonder. Fair enough. In its present state, however, it's Well, it's a sorry sight indeed. It's okay. We'll fix it. Oh, but I haven't introduced myself yet. You're no doubt wondering who I am. I'm going to say, duh, you're Merlin, because who doesn't know Merlin? It's so strange. I almost feel like I know you. You're a great and powerful wizard, right? Well, yes, but not just any wizard. I'm a soothsayer, a prognosticator. I have the power to see into the future. And I'm also quite skilled at alchemy and prestidigitation. This is fair. Now that that's settled, there's a small matter of who you are. Me? I'm Bunny. Yes, I will refer to myself throughout the playthrough as Bunny. Bunny, huh? Well, the only way to get to Dreamlight Valley is to pass through dreams. So you must also possess great magic. Otherwise, how could you be here? And I'm going to say, I don't know how I got here. I just closed my eyes and drifted off, and all of a sudden I was here. Basically explains it. Magic had nothing to do with it. I'm not a believer yet. Quite the contrary. Magic had everything to do with it. In fact, I'm quite certain that you're the one we've been waiting for. You're going to save Dreamlight Valley. And I'm going to ask, what can I do to help? Aha! That spirit of friendship is just what Dreamlight Valley needs. If we're looking to restore the valley to what it was, a place of magic, wonder, of friendship, we need to stop the forgetting once and for all. We must. I'm sorry, I can't seem to remember what we were talking about. That's the problem. The forgetting? Ah, yes, the forgetting. You'll have to forgive me, but now you can see where it gets its name. All right, listen closely, and I'll tell you the tale before I forget again.
Dreamlight Valley used to be a cheerful place full of happy villagers. Life was flourishing here thanks to our ruler's magic, until our ruler vanished and the forgetting began. Our memories faded, the valley became a shadow of itself. We tried to save our memories of the life that it was.
And as I can see into the future, I know that someday someone would come to help restore the valley. I'm going to ask to tell me more about the forgetting. Yes, of course. Let me see. Well, when our ruler left, the sky turned dark. Then those horrid night thorns infested the village, spreading everywhere like a bad thought. The more night thorns that appeared, the more clouded our memories became. Why, sometimes I can't remember the faces of all the friends I've lost, or the names of all the spells I've forgotten. It's okay, he's forgetful anyway. Maybe if we get rid of the night thorns, your friends will come back. Get rid of the night thorns? Now there's an interesting thought. Tell me more about the missing ruler. Well now, all the wonder, magic, and friendship in this valley came from our ruler. They watched over the village and kept us safe from the dark magic. But one day they started to act different. Well, I can scarcely remember it now. And then our ruler simply vanished. It's been years, I think. I've lost all track of time because of the forgetting. Your ruler just up and left? There must have been some reason, is what I'm going to say. Maybe your ruler had to leave. Maybe they didn't have a choice. Oh, our ruler was kind and very noble. They must have been had quite a good reason for why they left. Though I can't remember what it was. And I'm ready to help restore the valley. Well, there's only one way to be absolutely certain you're the one destined to save Dreamlight Valley from the forgetting. It'll be a small test of your magic, which at this point I don't believe I have, but okay. You can see, ever since the forgetting, I've been puzzled about this house blocked by night thorns. Come along. We'll investigate together. So this tells you how to move. You can figure out how to look around, how to walk, and you can interact with things. Luckily, like if you go walk over to things, right? It'll show you that you can do things and what buttons you can press. If you see a bubble like that, you should talk to them because you're doing a quest. Hey, things. Well, they always seem to have a bit more magic when you're around, Bunny. And welcome to Dreamlight Valley. What should I do? When you see a discussion icon like that, that means you're in the middle of a quest. Let's examine the thorns blocking this house more closely. Just think what we might learn.
I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it off.
So we're going to go examine it.
Hello.
I've consulted my notes and discovered that Night Thorns began infesting Dreamlight Valley soon after our ruler disappeared. No one, not even I, can remove the blasted things. Only someone who can harness the magic of Dreamlight will be able to. And I'm certain that someone is you, Bunny. But I'm just ordinary. I'm humble. That may be, but I've seen seemingly ordinary people do extraordinary things before. He's talking about Arthur. Now focus your thoughts on the Night Thorns. And yes, let's do this. I sense the magic within you already. I am very magical. Focus on it and say the magic words. Bibbidi bobbidi boo! The fairy godmother's magical phrase. Wise choice. Aha, you've done it. Bravo, bravo, Bunny Mum. This proves you can harness the power of Dreamlight magic. Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go inside and see what's become of this house. It's going to be a mess.
Lots to do, lots to do.
Yes, we know, thank you. Into the house. He's going to follow us. Look at how not pretty it is. It's okay, we'll fix it. We have a long time to fix it.
Hello.
Oh dear, the Night Thorns have made their way inside the house too. That's strange. Suddenly I can't remember why we came in here. I'm going to say the house must be important somehow. I sense it too, if only I could remember why. Ah, it's those pesky Night Thorns, being so many of them and clouding my mind. You must remove them before they consume our memories. Focus your magic once again, Bunny Mom.
Thank you. Very kind.
Okay, we're going to remove that because it's garbage. We're going to remove that because it's Night Thorns. We are going to remove that because it's Night Thorns. We can ignore that chest, but it is actually important, so we're just going to ignore it for right now. Remove that because it's annoying. And remove that one because it's also annoying. Also, when you see orbs like this, these are typically memories or presents of some kind. Pick them up. And we're looking at a memory. We get to see Merlin and Mickey. Cool. And if you look at the top, you can see... I'm just going to change my quest tracker to this one because I can't do this one yet. That came with something I bought. But you can see you can buy all kinds of stuff, right? With moonstones and things like that. So you can do all that kind of thing. You can look at your collections, which I'll do later. You can look at your Dreamlight. You can check out befriend companions. I'm just going to collect these just because I have befriended companions before. And then we're just going to go talk to him.
Oh,
I'll explain Dreamlight duties in a minute. Goodness, the glowing orb you pulled from the Night Thorns. It's a memory. It's like a fog has lifted and I can recall something of great importance. Mickey Mouse and I were at the Dream Castle. And we left something there. Something important. And let's go find it. That's the spirit, of course. I can't remember what it is, but wait, there's something else returning to me. When our ruler left, the royal tools were lost, scattered throughout the valley. We must find them quickly. They're filled with ancient and powerful magic. The royal tools, if I could find those, then maybe I could help the valley. You have a pure heart, Bunny. It's only through helping each other that we'll get out of this blasted mess. First, we must obtain the pickaxe. Actually, I'm going to get the watering can first, but fine. When the forgetting came and our ruler left, we found the pickaxe driven into a blighted stone in the plaza. Come to think of it, that was around the time the sky went dark and the Night Thorns overran the plaza. Well, it's a bit of a muddle, I'm afraid. Well, that's fair. No one's been able to lift the pickaxe from the stone. But then no one was you, Bunny. We should just get Arthur. And after all, it wouldn't be the first time someone has pulled something from the stone and become hero of legend. You'll hear him reference Arthur a lot just because that's the story he's from. Pull the pickaxe from the stone in the plaza. Got it? Anything else? You must also find the other 3 royal tools, the shovel, the watering can, and the fishing rod. I'm probably getting the pickaxe third because I know where the other 2 are. You'll need them for what's to come. That is, if you're staying here with us. Of course!
Marvelous!
Magnificent. Then the house shall be your home. You'll need a safe place in the valley to eat, sleep, and keep your energy up. It's got so much potential. It does, because you'll learn later on you can really expand it. That's the spirit. Just a whispered word can conjure great magic. This house holds much promise. In fact, I seem to remember that the ruler of Dreamlight Valley had a house like this once. Perhaps you'll do as much good for the valley as our ruler did. In fact, here's a little something to get you started. If you ever feel like you need a boost of energy, there's something in there that will fill you right up. Okay. Okay. So quest log. They're just talking about tracking your quests. So you can find that by hitting whatever button it says in the very top corner. And your quest log is just right here. You can pick your quest. So we'll do that one. But you can do all these different quests. We're going to do Dream Castle first. Also, this is a companion. Don't worry about him. We're going to change companions. You can change the music. You can, if you want to check your inventory, you just check here and see it tells you can equipping a companion. So let's just go through that really quick. Go to your wardrobe. You can change your clothes. You can pick a companion. So I have like Max and stuff. Yeah, let's just take Max. I like Max. See, he's cool. But you can pick all these other guys too. So Max gets a hangout bonus. Right, Max gets a hangout bonus. So we're just going to have Max hang out with us for a little while. And then we're going to go... Let's just see, you can change your clothes and stuff. Like, you can get neckwear and stuff like that. So you want to wear a hat. Let's put a hat on. I think I have a hat I like. I have some hats from... I had the Founders Pack. So you won't have all these if you didn't have like... But I actually like Mickey Mouse ears. Oh yeah, it was those ones. I like those ones. So we're not going to worry about... And you can also do your furniture, which changes... Like you can change furniture inside and out. But for right now, we are just going to go on a little mission. And that mission is, first we have to talk to Merlin, but first, before I do that, I'm going to get the watering can. So if you don't know where they are, it's not difficult to find them. We are going to be able to get 3. Today we're just going to explore the plaza, and we can get 3 out of the 4 royal tools. So we got to get rid of these. Get the money. Seriously, get the money. You can get all those coins. You can open an extra chest. You can get more coins. You want coins. Trust me when I say you want coins. Okay, so we can't get rid of that rock yet because we need some stuff. So I'm just going to get rid of these Night Thorns. Okay. And then this here, beside your house, is the watering can. So we have a watering can. Yay, us! Okay. And it just tells you that you can access your tools and which button you need to do that and how to water things. So if I want to take the tools out, I just hit the button it told me. There, I've got the watering can, but I need water. Okay, so I need water, and you can get water here. To get water, you use the button you would use. There we go. Use the button you would use to activate it. Find something that tool uses so I can water. Yeah, it's fine now. Water. So now I can harvest these if I want. And again, you can just put that away. You don't need to carry it around. So you can harvest some stuff. We can collect things later. So let's just get rid of some of these Night Thorns. And you'll notice the bar in the upper left corner. That's my energy bar. I'm going to run out of energy if I just keep doing things all the time. So if you start to run out of energy, okay, you start to run out of energy. Just watch, we'll get down to about halfway. Look at that. Thank you. Ugh. Can I get it from here or do I have to walk all the way? Oh no, I got it. Okay. So you notice I've run out. I've got like half energy. Now let's go find a bench. You can go in your house too. So first let's go in our house. Watch the energy bar. Ta-da! Energy bar is refilling. Okay, you can also eat food. Eating food will restore your energy. You can also sit on benches. I'll show you. I'll use more energy by getting some more Night Thorns. And then I will show you that. So you might have noticed the loading times are a little long. That's because I'm playing on the Switch. So, yes, Max, you're leveling up. Thank you, Max. Max, you have to pay actual moonstones for. Okay? Thank you. So you have to pay not just coins, but moonstones. You can buy moonstones with real money, or you can earn them in the game. If you buy them with real money, you'll obviously get to have some of the fun stuff faster. None of the stuff you buy with moonstones is required. Okay? They are not required. But you notice I'm using up. Okay. Let's just get that green chest, and we want to use up more energy so I can show you the bench. He will not collect the coins for you, and it's annoying. You have to collect your own coins. Get the chest. And there's nothing we can do about these rocks yet. We have to wait until we have the pickaxe. And I do know where the pickaxe is. It's actually not far. There we go. All right. Let's go sit on a bench. Let's just do this line. Do this line, then we'll sit on a bench. Okay, and then I'll show you can use the bench to take things out. So you notice you can interact by sitting. And then you just sit, and you notice your energy slowly goes up. So you can just sit down for a minute. This is especially good time if you need to get a sip of water or something. You don't have to go all the way back to your house, and you don't have to eat. So when you're decorating, put benches here and there because it takes a couple minutes to regain your energy. But, there we go. We didn't regain all our energy, but that's okay. Let's go talk to Merlin. So we didn't regain all our energy, but that's okay. But it is another way to gain energy. Bunny, this is the dream castle. It holds many secrets or answers or, oh, blast it all. I can't seem to remember what's inside. I bet that inside the castle we'll find even more mysteries, probably. There's no doubt that the castle will have its share of mysteries to solve. But I'm also hoping it also holds the answers we seek, such as the secret to restoring Dreamlight Valley to its former glory. Yeah, it doesn't. So let's go inside. Easier said than done, Bunny. The Night Thorns that encase the Dream Castle aren't like the ones you've dealt with before. They're stronger and will take more of your magic to defeat. Follow me. There's still much to show you.
I couldn't have done that.
Okay, so when people are running like that, if you can't keep up for some reason, because some characters are really quick, and if you lose track of them, you can use your map. So you hit your button that's in the top corner, and you just go to your map, and you'll see people pop up, right? So Mickey's in his house. You can't get to him yet. Scrooge is in front of his shop. He's not useful yet. You're next to Merlin. So you can find people on the map that way.
Hello.
Everything in Dreamlight Valley is made of, well, Dreamlight. It's the sparkles you see over everything and everyone. But Dreamlight became scarcer and scarcer as the forgetting fell over the valley. Ever since you arrived, though, the magic has started to come back. The magic is connected to me, and I will have to use it wisely. And as long as you keep that wish in your heart, you need not fear. You can't actually do bad things in here, okay? You can't actually screw up. Any answer will be fine. Dreamlight magic grows stronger through acts of friendship, love, and care. Simple acts like removing Night Thorns or forging a friendship with me. Gaze into the well, and you'll discover the different tasks that will create more Dreamlight. But to fully embrace the potential of Dreamlight, you'll need to gather the royal tools that were lost during the forgetting. Remember, for some wizards, magic requires magical implements. You'll need those tools to save Dreamlight Valley. Mickey's been the gardener of the village since the forgetting. Perhaps he knows the whereabouts of the watering can and the shovel. We can go meet Mickey in a minute. Let's see. Fishing. Ah, yes. Goofy is very fond of fishing. We can't get the fishing rod today. We have to go down into the meadow for that. Though I haven't heard from him since the stones blocked our path to the meadow to the south. Well, you must find him, so I'd start there. Okay.
Off with you now.
So, basically they're telling you to be active in the valley to earn Dreamlight from the Dreamlight menu and remove thorns from the castle's entrance and other parts of the valley. So you can go and you can check this main well, and you can be like, oh, look, I have some stuff to collect, which is nice. So you can just, get your Dreamlight. And then as you have enough Dreamlight, so we have 500 Dreamlight right now, which is not enough to do anything. But you gain Dreamlight as you do things. We're going to harvest that. Thank you! And then we're going to wander around here. Let's get some apples. Doesn't hurt to have apples. We're going to pick things up. Let's just... We can craft things because we're smart. Let's just go over here and get the shovel so I can dig things up if I want. Here's the shovel. Pick up the shovel. You can upgrade these tools later, by the way. It's fine. But we can't do that yet. You'll upgrade tools as you do things. See, there's a shovel. And now things are glittery. Okay, so you just hold your thing, pick your shovel, find a glittery spot, and then you hit the button to dig. In my case, it's Y. Pick that up. Oops. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. That was an accident. I think that you can just do stuff like that. You can use the shovel. You need those stones, by the way, so dig them up. Okay, so you can use the shovel to get these guys, but it's not upgraded enough yet. So let's just put that away for a second. I don't care about him right now. We will worry about Scrooge later. But over here is where the pickaxe is. If I can actually walk and pick that up. See? Pickaxe. Be Merlin. No, Arthur. There we are. We're just going to yank that out. So we cannot get the fishing rod today because we're only going to do the Plaza. Which means just like we're going to talk to Scrooge, we're going to talk to Mickey, and I think those are the only ones in the Plaza right now. Later on, there will be like Minnie and stuff, which will be cool because I like Minnie. And we're going to clean up the Plaza. See, it's already brighter. And it tells you can use the pickaxe for a lot of different things. So you just bash the rocks. Right? And you need these resources, so don't sell them. You can't sell anything until you talk to Scrooge and get his shop open anyway, but you need the resources. One you're going to find, especially after a while, that some of the most important things are your resources. Can you just like pick that up, please? Thank you. But your resources, we're going to pick some apples. Eventually, yeah. Memory. We want memories. Pick up the memories. They're not always memories. Sometimes they're an item. But you still want the memories. So that's going to be Rapunzel. That's going to be Rapunzel. Okay. Let's go sit down for a minute. See, we're running out of energy. And we just sit down. And while we're sitting, so you see these little red dots? Right? The red dots at the top. You can get rid of them one by doing that. But you see these collection dots, all these little red dots? They're going to drive you nuts. Okay? So what you can do is kind of scroll. You just kind of scroll, and if it's a red dot, you can just kind of go over it. Okay? So you just kind of, just to make the red dots go away if they're bugging you. If they're not bugging you, like you just go over the red dots. If they're not bugging you, then it doesn't matter. Right? But if they're bugging you, and you might as well do this for a second while I'm gaining energy. I could run back to my house and gain energy that way. Right? I could do that, but I don't want to. And the best thing about these kind of games is you don't have to do the things you don't want to do. Right? You can just do whatever you want. And you can do with it whatever you want. You can spend your time decorating. See, I have the Lion King hair unlocked, but I'm not wearing it right now. Sometimes I wear it. Sometimes I don't wear it. Depends on my mood. The neat thing is you can always stop and go into your inventory. So you can do these kind of things. Or do these kind of things. I'm just doing this so that I kill a couple minutes. Furniture sets. I have a lot of furniture from before. Because you don't get to keep. If you reset your game, you do not get to keep your stuff. But if you paid for stuff with moonstones or with real money, then you do get to keep stuff. Or if you had the founders packs, you're going to notice I have some unique stuff that you're not going to really see in the game. It's because it's founders pack items, which I think is fun. But the founders pack I paid a higher price for the original base game to get all these extra items because I thought it was fun. Right? So that's what I did. I think I'm probably good now. Yep. All right. Let's get some of these out of here and talk to some people. Dog's leveling up again. That's Max from The Little Mermaid. If you didn't notice who that was, that is Max from The Little Mermaid. He's fantastic. I love Max. He's my favorite companion, so I'm just going to level him up, and then I'll switch to a different companion. You see how nice and bright it is now? So the time should be the same time as you. So if you're on PlayStation, it might be a problem. And this game does have cross-save. Ho ho! You gave me quite a start. We have freed him. Don't you know never to sneak up on someone while he's contemplating an investment? Oh, I'm Bunny, and you're Scrooge McDuck, because we all know who that is. Hi, that I am. You must keep up with the business news, Merlin. Though my business is in a tad sorry state of late, just look at my shop. The whole, I'm going to say it's not too bad. An optimist. Good for you. Where some see hopelessness, others see opportunity. After the sky went dark, most of the villagers skedaddled, and fewer clients came in until they stopped altogether. But I cannot remember where they all went. Gone. I know I stayed to take care of my shop and my money, of course. Then, oh yes, the Night Thorns blocked me in, and I can remember that much. And like the glittering of gold, it started to remember how the village used to be and all of its investment opportunities. I'm going to say I just want to help the village. Well, nothing will help the village faster than sound investments. Okay. The community cannot prosper without them. Okay. Got it. I've got a deal for you, Bunny. If you help me make enough star coins to put my shop back in business, I'll make sure it's stocked with everything needed to put the valley back together. That's a butterfly. Goofy used to have a stall in the meadow in the south. I know, I'm going there next time. I'm sure he'd appreciate any help you can give him. The lad doesn't exactly have a mind for money. With the royal pickaxe you found, you should be able to reach the meadow. I know, but I'm not doing that right now. And we're going to put Goofy back in business, and a map. Don't forget to use it if you find your way around the village. So see.
Thank you kindly.
There we go. See, it talks about the map. So you learn about the map, making sense of things. I'm just going to get rid of this stuff. And when you only have a small energy bar, like I only have a small energy bar, it's worth it to just sit on the benches. Once you progress and you have a much bigger energy bar, it can be much more difficult. We're collecting all these flowers and stuff because you think you don't need them, but you do. Come on, move. Okay, I'm petting him, and he's happy about it. Excellent, I didn't need to do that. And you'll notice there's a couple of holes over near my valley, my house there. Don't worry about those. They'll fill in, like, in a couple of days. You can fill them in if you want. I was just picking some crops, picking some flowers. Okay, let's see. Is there anything we have to get rid of? This flower. I pick all, you need these flowers for crafting. You think you don't need them, but you do. Okay. You can mine these rocks. We'll do that later, but. Oh, all right. Yes, I know. I don't need to glide, but thank you. I know L lets me glide, but it also takes a lot of energy, and I don't even have yellow energy right now. I gotta go around the other way. I'll go in the house. I tend to go wherever's closest. Like, it's not really a big deal to sit. Yes, I know. Thank you. Energy filled. It's not really a big deal to sit on a bench for a couple minutes. I mean, it's a cozy game, right? Now sync to real time. Thank you. So when we come out of our house, it is the regular time. At least it should be. Check your clock. I'll show you where the clock is. Hang on. Let's just finish this guy. Q. Okay, so your clock. Where's my clock? I forget. Oh, I don't have the grandfather. Oh, I don't have that quest yet. I forgot. I restarted. So I don't have that quest yet. My world, you pulled the pickaxe from the stone. Oh, and look! Now the enchanted pickaxe is in the hands of someone worthy again. The plastic darkness that hung over the valley has finally disappeared. I'm just trying to help. It says marvelous things about your character. Yes, yes, I see many great deeds in your future. Now, the pickaxe is just one of the tools that will aid you in your journey. Not only will it help you find gems, but you can use it to break through the rocks and stones. Yes, we will do that tomorrow. Right now, I'm cleaning up the... What kind of change? Well, it's entirely in your hands. Okay, fine. He's remembering Dreamlight Valley because of us. Yay. We've lost so much, you know. No, not just memories and tools, but friends, I know. Magic and friends. Okay, some are trapped, I know. I know. I will free them, including Minnie. I will free them, including Minnie Mouse. I promise. I'm going to do that. Sometimes I hit the wrong button. So, right now I'm playing on the Switch, but sometimes I play on the PlayStation, and you can cross-save. You didn't used to be able to cross-save with PlayStation, but now you can. It sort of works. It kind of works. Sometimes I have to restart a couple of times to get the PlayStation to be like, oh yeah, you do indeed have a, yeah. So sometimes you have to do that. Dig up the crack. Give me that chest. You want the chest. Okay? But so sometimes the PlayStation cross-save is a little odd. But, you know. Oops. That's the camera. Yeah, you can take pictures. It's fun. I might... Okay. He's going to pick those up for me, yeah? He's picking up sticks and stuff. Different animal friends do different things. So he's not going to pick the flowers, but he will pick up some of the other stuff. So let's smash that rock so it's out of my way. Get rid of some of these because you need all this stone. I know you think it's a lot of stone. You're probably thinking, I don't need all this stone. Yes, you do. I promise you need all that stone. I promise you need way more stone than you think you need. And these give you gemstones sometimes. They don't all have gemstones, but if you can see gemstones on the outside, then yeah, they do. Those are raspberries. You need raspberries. Trust me, you need raspberries. This is one of my favorite places in the entire game, including all the expansions. I love Remy's. You go there and you cook food and you serve food. Obviously, it's not unlocked for me yet because I restarted. But it's like my favorite thing. So as we're playing, you're going to notice I'm in Remy's a lot. And having a companion, sometimes they do stuff. Not all of them. Okay. Let's see how many we can do before we have to just run back and dip into our house. You can eat. Like, if we bring up our inventory, so whatever your button for your inventory is, so you can go... First of all, we should open these. So we get a chair, cookies, and an apple. And we have other things we can open. So we're using that. So the blue ones are clothes. Okay? So, sure, why not? Let's put the shirt on. So you change their shirt. That's fun. And you can do things like eat. Like, let's pick something. Oh, let's get rid of this first. Let's put that shirt on. Let's put that on. There we go. We're looking good. So we have some stuff here. But you can eat stuff. So you can eat, drop, or split. But I'm going to eat one. You see, if I eat them. Apples aren't that precious. They regrow easily. Okay? Fills up your energy. So you can eat. It doesn't have to be apples. And apples don't fill up your energy that much. Other things fill them up more. So. And the dog will pick up all the sticks and nonsense. But he puts it in your inventory. Which is annoying sometimes because you don't always have inventory space. It's okay. You can get more inventory space. You can get more inventory space. It just takes a minute. So we're going to clear the valley. We're going to go talk to Mickey. check our quests, see if we're just not the whole valley, we're just clearing the plaza. So this area is the plaza. Let's clean it up so that it doesn't look so gross. So you just need to get your stuff. And if we do run back to our house, which I'm going to do, but when you run back to your house, you have a chest, which I didn't do. I'll show you the chest. We'll store some stuff in it that we don't need. Dog's leveling up again. He's awesome. So he can start doing other stuff now. They do. They are useful. It's not that they're not useful. They're kind of fun. And I like Max. Just because I like the Little Mermaid. I enjoy the Little Mermaid quite a bit. Yeah, so just clear everything out. Pick some apples. We can't get rid of the stump yet. Yeah, we're running out of energy. I know. Stop telling me. There we go. We actually have to go back. Okay. Still some Night Thorns over here and over there. That's fine. You don't need energy to pick up flowers. Okay. I'm just collecting raspberries. Leave me alone. See, Max can pick these up if he decides to actually do it. Thank you. Sometimes Max doesn't want to pick things up, and he's really annoying. Pick them up, Max. There's a flower. We are going to go down there, but let's go to our house and gain some energy back and get rid of the rest of these Night Thorns. They do come back. So you will be able to gain like Dreamlight and coins and stuff from them tomorrow. They come back not consistently, like they don't always come back in the plaza. Sometimes they'll come back in the meadow, or it depends. But you do get a certain amount every day, and then you can clear them and gain stuff for them. So which system do I recommend buying it on? Depends on your play style. So I don't like the computer because where my computer is, it's nothing to do with the computer. The computer's fine. But where my computer is, I don't like sitting there for long periods of time. And if I'm going to cozy game, I want to sit there for a little bit. I don't want to game for only 2 minutes. Right? I want to get up. I want to get up from the computer so fast that I don't like gaming on the computer. Nothing to do with the computer. It's just where my computer is, I don't like being in that area. So it's not the computer's fault. There we go. I like to do a mining trip a couple times a day just because you need gems. I think you don't need gems, but you totally do need gems. Like, you need gems more than you think you need. I'm going to pet the dog again. Yay. That wasn't on purpose. That was not on purpose. That was not. Sometimes you do things that's not on purpose. I did not deliberately pet Max again. Okay, get rid of that. Chop this one. You just need, this is a game that requires quite a bit of patience because there are quests that take several days to do. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We are going to talk to Mickey. Let's move all these Night Thorns out of here. It's annoying. So, pick up. You need the flowers. I know you think you don't, but pick up the flowers. Fine. I will go and get my energy back. I will go and get my energy back. I promise. But when in doubt, just sit on a bench. So while you're decorating, which you're going to want to decorate, I don't decorate like crazy. I don't go bonkers, but especially when you're doing Dream Snaps, which we haven't talked about yet, because you have to get one of the expansions for Dream Snaps. I'm just going to go this way and make sure I didn't miss. See, I can't get these yet. These are a shovel item, but I don't have a powerful enough shovel. So we will worry about that later. Oh yeah, I knew I didn't finish over here. Why did I sort of think I did? I know better. I know I don't have enough energy for that. And you want to pick up these memories. The little pieces of paper, they're memories. So you're going to see a memory from the ruler. Convince the famous Scrooge McDuck to open a business in our village. He's planning to... Says he's sure it will be a good investment. So you want those. Because they reveal more of the story. And you want to fill out your memories. Now, some of the memories are in preset locations. Like, you'll do certain things and you'll get a memory. Other memories you'll encounter randomly. So, like, there's a memory over here. So you can see it over there. So you pick up that memory. Grab that memory and you figure out what this one says. And eventually it's kind of a really neat story. The Plaza is the heart of Dreamlight Valley. It's where all the valley's citizens come together to help each other when needed and to celebrate whenever we have an excuse. I like celebrating. Pick up some flowers. So we will go talk to Mickey just as soon as we're done this. Grab this one. Wish he would pick up all the nonsense that I keep flinging everywhere. It'd be nice, but he doesn't. And I do want to get rid of those trunks. It's really hard to decorate at first. Yes, go pick up the thing. Go pick up the thing. Did I lose anything? Oh, that's a squirrel. I don't care about squirrels. He doesn't have a quest right now. You'll notice he stands around a lot. But you have to go get Goofy. Oops. I accidentally turned the light on. But you have to go... I pet him again. Max gets lots of pets from me because I'm very bad at aiming. So I end up petting Max a lot. But yeah, you're going to want all these flowers and stuff. They also make good gifts. Here's another chest. Get your chests because they've got good stuff in them. Do not pet him. Let's just sit down for a second. And we are going to sit down for a second. Hi, Max. And then I just forgot what I was going to do. I was going to do something. Oh, yeah. Collect some of my Dreamlight. You get Dreamlight for all these different things, like reach companion, friendship level, whatever. Right? And I mined garnets, and I mined topaz. And we're happy about that. Hi. Thank you. Just finish this up, talk to Mickey. Oh no, that's not anything. That's part of the decor. What's wrong with me? So Mickey is going to be in his house. I'm just taking a look. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Okay. Go to Mickey's house. Always go in everyone's house, at least at first, because you never know. Some of them have good stuff. I'm not saying you should steal their stuff. I'm saying Mickey's really happy to see us. I'm not saying you should steal people's
I'm
stuff.
glad to see you.
Bunny! Oh boy, am I glad to see you. Mickey Mouse, I'm glad to see you too. I saw you talking to Merlin and come in to get something for you. I can't seem to remember what. It must be because of the Night Thorns. I'll help you remember. He's tried to get rid of them. Nothing works. Okay.
It sure is
Keep track of your inventory. Yes, I know. So if you look at your inventory, see, I got quite a bit of stuff. So let's get. Always make sure you have at least one space in your inventory when you're going to talk to people, because there's a couple of glitches. There is. Okay, let's equip some shoes. All right, well, that looks good. But there's a couple of glitches that involve, if you don't have an empty inventory spot, you lose the item and you can't get it back. Sure, why not? I look awesome. So always make sure you have empty inventory, because you're going to have to pick something up. Okay, so you see this sparkle? Sparkle on the bookshelf? Interact with that sparkle. So I'm actually going to go back to my house and ditch some stuff. Now first, let's look at these Night Thorns. Oh, memory. I have to go ditch some stuff. I'll show you that in a second. There, he was eating at Chez Remy. I love Chez Remy. I can't wait to unlock that. That is literally my favorite place in the whole world. And then let's just open our inventory. Open that. The blue ones are items. The blue ones are clothes. So we're going to equip that too. We are fancy. See? Look at us. See? And do we have enough space? Just, check. Pick up that memory. And puts on a good front, but I can tell he's utterly heartbroken. Minnie was his other half. Now that she's disappeared, I don't know how long it will be before. We don't know. We don't know all the story. You got to get all the pieces to figure out the story. Now we can go talk to him.
Boy, I'm glad to see you.
Hot dog. It's all coming back to me now. Dreamlight Valley used to be full of friends. Yeah. Like my old pal Remy. He was always trying out new recipes. I love Remy. And I was always happy to taste them. Haha! I also remember when Remy had to leave. He left me all his recipes to keep safe for him here. Where are they? I had them all over the valley, hoping to protect him from the forgetting. It seems like the best idea at the time. Ha ha ha. Hot dog, you found the shovel. Now that you have it, there's one recipe we can go get right now. Making meals will keep your energy up while you save the valley. Where we found the recipe.
Well, what do you know?
Okay, so we're just going to access our inventory. See, this is a recipe book. Use the recipe book. And now we know we have grilled vegetables. And there's other things too. See, these are all the recipes you can find. So if you're not sure where to find a recipe, you can look things up here. Desserts, we already had chocolate chip cookies. Right, so that's kind of fun. Here we go. Recipe book. Use it. Use your recipe books. See? More appetizers. Bell pepper puffs. Yeah. Anything else that I need to use in my inventory? No.
I really lucked out.
Okay. So when you see glowy areas like bookshelves and stuff, just get them. That was one of the things we picked up earlier was the recipe book. Okay. Now, Mickey. So let's just take a look here. So this so far is what we've accomplished. Look at that. Everything looks awesome. I mean, our house could look better and we could use some stuff for decorating, and we really need to open Scrooge's shop because it looks depressing. And Chez Remy is a bit of a disaster. But all in all, we're doing pretty well. So in our next episode,
Well, what do you know?
we are going to come down here, hit these guys, and go find Goofy. We have stuff to do. We got to go find Goofy. So again, one of the things you can do is to check your map. Right? Goofy is currently in his house, and I do have a quest for him. However, we're going to do that in the next episode because otherwise these episodes are going to end up way too long. So we cleared the plaza. We will collect from the plaza every episode. We will collect from everything we have open every episode just to build up our inventory and to allow us to sell some extra stuff. But for now, this is what we can look forward to next time. It's not awesome yet, but we will make it awesome over time. That's going to be it for today. Hopefully you'll be back with us next time. Bye!